Hello and welcome back. The subject is auditing and assurance. Today we're going to study two things. One is attestation engagement, and two, direct reporting engagement. These are two things. But let's begin with attestation engagement. Attestation engagement. Attestation engagement. Now, first of all, before we look at the types of attestation engagements, what are these engagements? Now, in an attestation engagement, the responsible party, usually the management, measures or evaluates a subject matter and makes an assertion about it. Okay? Then the practitioner, such as an auditor, then assesses the assertion's reliability and expresses a conclusion on whether it is fairly stated. And such a conclusion is presented in an attestation report to the intended users. Do you get it? For example, we may have financial forecasts or projections. The management may come up with the financial forecasts or projections or budgets. So management here is the responsible party. The subject matter is the financial forecast. So the management within that financial forecast will make assertions. For example, a cash budget, how much the company is expected to generate, how much cash inflows, cash outflows, projections for say 6 months. Those are assertions. And financial forecasts may be intended for use by many parties like the bank and so on. So in an attestation engagement, the practitioner who is an auditor assesses the reliability of such assertions. So the assertions here are made by management. The management makes the assertion. Okay? Then we have the practitioner, like an auditor. And we've given an example, financial forecast or budget. So this is a subject matter. So this auditor assesses the reliability. Is a practitioner, is an expert, is an independent party who assesses the reliability of these assertions and expresses a conclusion as to whether they are fairly stated. And that conclusion is presented to the users. Okay? There is the attestation report. After assessing the financial, I'm giving just one example. There are many examples which we'll be looking at as we move on. So the auditor assesses the reliability of these assertions, then generates an attestation report that is intended for use by these parties. I've given an example of a bank. The bank may require financial forecast. So before the bank makes a decision based on this financial focus, the bank may require the auditor to express his opinion as to whether the assertions are fairly stated. Do you understand? Attestation. The responsible party measures or evaluates subject matter and makes an assertion about it. Then the auditor assesses that assertion's reliability and then expresses an opinion or a conclusion on whether the assertion is fairly stated. Do you understand? Okay. So what are the key elements? The first element is that an attestation engagement is a three-party relationship. That's the first element. An attestation engagement is a three-party relationship. It is a three-party relationship involving the practitioner, the responsible party, and intended users. These are the responsible party, the practitioner, and intended users of the assertion of the attestation report. It is a three-party relationship. The second element is a subject matter. Subject matter. This is the information or assertion being evaluated. I've given an example of projections, the budgets, and so on. The third element is suitable criteria. The practitioner must evaluate the subject matter against a suitable criteria. These are just standards and benchmarks that are used for assessment. Then lastly, there is the sufficient appropriate evidence. Sufficient appropriate evidence. This is an element of an attestation engagement. This evidence is gathered by the practitioner to support the conclusion in the attestation report. Attestation report. A written report communicating the practitioner's findings and conclusion. So these are the key elements, and there are many types of attestation engagements. We have examination as a type. There is review. Okay. We have agreed upon procedures and so on. For example, examination provides a high level of assurance. All right. That is assurance on the subject matter. So under examination, the practitioner performs rigorous procedures to obtain appropriate, sufficient evidence. And the report includes an opinion on whether the subject matter is fairly stated in all material respects. Another type of an attestation engagement is a review, which provides a moderate level of assurance, a limited assurance, and here the practitioner primarily performs inquiries and analytical procedures. So the report includes a conclusion on whether anything has come to the attention of the practitioner that causes them to do what? To believe that subject matter is not fairly stated. Then the third type of attestation engagement is the agreed upon procedures. In agreed upon procedure, there is no assurance. The practitioner just performs procedures agreed upon with the engaging party and reports the factual findings, and the report does not express an opinion or any conclusion. So those are types of attestation engagement. One, I've said examination. Another type, I've said review. We have the third one, which is the agreed upon procedure. Agreed upon procedures. Agreed upon procedures. So what are the examples of attestation engagement? I cited financial forecast and projections, financial forecasts and projections. Financial forecasts and projections. This is just examining or reviewing prospective financial statements to enhance their credibility. 2, we have compliance reports. Okay. Compliance reports means attesting to an organization's compliance with laws, regulations, contracts, internal policies, and so on. 3, internal controls over financial statements. Internal controls over financial statements. That means examining or reviewing the effectiveness of an entity's internal controls over financial reporting. Then we can also cite pro forma financial information. Pro forma financial information. Pro forma financial information refers to the examination or reviewing financial information presented as if a transaction had occurred at an earlier date. That is pro forma financial information. Then you have the MDS. The MDS, the management discussion and analysis. Management discussions and analysis. Management discussions and analysis. Reviewing the MDS section of the entity's annual report for consistency with financial statements and so on. Sustainability reporting. Sustainability reporting is another example of an attestation engagement. This means verifying the accuracy and completeness of an entity's sustainability report. So these are examples. We've identified the key elements of an attestation engagement. We have given the 3 types of attestation engagement. We have defined attestation engagement. Right? Therefore, candidates' attestation engagements play a crucial or vital role in enhancing the credibility and reliability of information. The engagement can also promote transparency and facilitate informed decision making by the users. So let's move on to direct reporting. Direct reporting. Direct reporting. What is direct reporting? This is direct reporting engagement. Direct reporting engagement. What's the meaning? Now, direct reporting engagements are a type of assurance service where the practitioner, such as an auditor or a consultant, directly measures or evaluates a subject matter and reports the results to the intended users. You recall, in an attestation engagement, the responsible party makes an assertion about a subject matter, then a practitioner evaluates the assertion and makes a conclusion about whether that assertion is accurately stated or that assertion is accurately stated. That is attestation engagement. There are three parties. All right? The responsible party makes the assertion on a subject matter like the financial forecast and projections. Then there is the practitioner who evaluates that assertion. But as for the direct reporting, the practitioner, like an audit, directly measures or evaluates the subject matter and reports the results to the intended users. And unlike attestation engagements, there is no assertion that is made by the responsible party. There is no assertion that is made by the responsible party. There is no assertion made by a responsible party or evaluating the subject matter. Okay? There is no assertion made by a responsible party in a direct reporting engagement. So the practitioner is solely responsible for measuring and evaluating the subject matter and forming a conclusion based on their findings. You understand? Yes, you do. So what are the elements of direct reporting? Elements. Now, the first element of direct reporting is direct measurement. Direct measurement. The practitioner measures directly and makes the evaluation direct. There is direct evaluation and direct measurement without relying on any assertions made by others. You understand? The next element or feature of direct reporting engagement is reporting, is in relation to reporting. The practitioner issues a report communicating their findings and conclusions to the intended users. 3, there is no assertion. No assertion. Unlike attestation engagements, there is no assertion made by a responsible party that the practitioner needs to assess. No assertion. 4, independence and objectivity. Independence and objectivity. The practitioner must maintain independence and objectivity throughout the engagement to ensure the credibility of the report. Then lastly, there is suitable criteria. Let me write here. 5, suitable criteria. The practitioner must use a suitable criteria to measure or evaluate the subject matter and then form their conclusions. Lastly, let's discuss the types of direct reporting engagement. Types of direct reporting engagement. Types. One type is performance audits. Performance audits. Performance audits. These refer to the assessing of effectiveness, efficiency, and economy of a program, a function, or an activity. Compliance audit. Compliance audit is another type of direct reporting engagement. It refers to evaluating whether an entity has complied with laws, regulations, contracts, internal policies, and so on. We can add internal control audits. Internal control audits, examining the design and operating effectiveness of internal controls over financial reporting or other processes. Forensic audits is another type of direct reporting engagement. Investigating allegations of fraud, misconduct, or non-compliance is a type of financial audits, and that is another example of direct reporting engagement. We can go on and add sustainability audits. Sustainability audits in sustainability reporting assurance or audits. Verifying the accuracy and completeness of sustainability reports. Information systems audit. Information system audits is another example. Assessing the security, the reliability, and also the efficiency of information systems. So these are examples. So candidates, direct reporting engagements, just like the attestation engagements, they play a vital role in providing assurance on various subject matters, particularly in areas where there is no assertion that is made by management or where the focus is on evaluating performance, compliance, internal controls, and so on. So these engagements help organizations improve their operations. They help organizations to enhance the transparency and also build trust with stakeholders. That's the end of the lesson. Allow me to read the assignment. One is on attestation engagement. The other one is on direct reporting engagements. Number one, on attestation engagements, define attestation engagements and explain how they differ from direct reporting engagements. Number two, what are some common types of subject matter covered in attestation engagements? Three, what is the role of the practitioner in attestation engagement and what are the responsibilities? Four, provide examples of attestation engagements in different areas. Then assignment or direct reporting engagements. Number one, define direct reporting engagements and explain how they differ from attestation engagements. Two, what are some common areas covered in direct reporting engagements? Three, describe the practitioner's role in a direct reporting engagement, highlighting their responsibilities. Lastly, four, provide examples of direct reporting engagements. Bye.